Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the Overland 870 podcast. I'm your host, Brad, and with me, as always, is Dan. And if you can't tell, I'm in the Bahamas right now. So, I mean, we're kind of just chilling out here, relaxing a little bit. Now we're actually in a hospital, but we'll talk about that later. But tonight, we have the stars of the show from Rito Recap. Tonight, we have the New Mix crew. Guys, how are you going?
So good.
Doing great.
All right. You guys,
I wasn't in Reno, but
I know everybody already knows you, but you want to go ahead and introduce yourselves to everybody?
Go for it, Tyler.
Well, I'm Tyler Fox. I'm the guy who got drunk on his boat and thought up the New Mix, co-CEO, co-founder, and background's chemistry, but I make a horrible cocktail, so we'll talk about that later. But anyway, so that's me.
And I'm Nikita. I am the mixologist, and I'm the one that likes to be a mad scientist and put all the crazy things in this lovely thing and then spray it in people's faces.
Follow that, David.
That's all he's got to do.
The man who actually made it work.
a concoction that McDonald's did not make. This is a peach
Correct.
nectar and vodka with lemon juice. It's really good. You should try it.
I like it. I
I am David. I am the other co-founder. Tyler and I met in 2020, and after about a year, he told me about this idea of the New Mix. So before this, I was in the Army. I got out after 7 years as a captain. I was an infantry officer. After that, got into general just CAD, 3D modeling, and 3D printing. And that's what inspired when Tyler told me about the idea for the New Mix. It's what inspired me to be like, I think I can make that after experience of making a fully functional wrist-mounted Mandalorian flamethrower, as Tyler likes to play.
What he was doing when I met him. Literally,
All dashes.
when I met him, he was making a fully functional wrist-mounted Mandalorian flamethrower in his garage for shits and giggles.
Here's
Look, there it is.
This isn't the flamethrower. This is a bolt launcher.
Yes.
because
CO2
the
powered.
flamethrower was too dangerous, so we
Right.
switched to a bolt thrower.
So you put like a airsoft or like a paintball CO2 in these, and then you just push these buttons on these valves, and it launches steel bolts out of these two chambers that are magnetically attached. So some of the stuff I was making before I met Tyler, and so when he told me about
stop spraying fire, spray alcohol. We're in business.
Yes.
it's much easier. So been doing that ever since. Created prototypes in the garage, tested them, showed them to our target market, and I like to
Thanks, Maidstale. Thanks.
I'm still working on it. It still needs to be a product, but yeah. So we, that's what I started doing for New Mix, is just developing the prototype. Once we got functional prototypes, we showed it to the world, and that's how we started.
That is awesome. Dan was in the Marine Corps. He ate crayons.
Yep. And I always tell people, don't hold it against David that he was an officer, but none of them listen to me.
Hold it
It's-
against me, but Dan, my dad was a Marine, so I got a little bit of an affinity for the crayons. Don't.
Yeah.
Me
No,
all
well,
the
I wish,
time.
we was talking about your name, what we could call you when you come in here. I wish I'd have known you were an officer then. It'd have been Captain David or Captain New Mix or Captain Kangaroo something.
Oh
And
my
that's
god!
my defense, is that you couldn't tell.
Speaking of kangaroos, where's Johnny?
He's on the other side right
His
now.
butt hurts.
Oh,
You want to play the video?
No,
Why?
Brad is butt
no,
hurt.
my butt hurts.
No, but Johnny's
His butt might be sore.
well, there's a solid bruise. Like, I've seen it.
Hey,
It's,
Johnny, you
Oh,
want
my
to make an appearance? They're wondering where you are.
they want the Australian.
See, I don't even know if he can hear it.
Poor thing. He literally, like, on the way here, the roads in Oklahoma are not that great.
Oh, no, they're horrible.
Literally every bump I hit while we were driving, I could see him in the rear view mirror, just like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? And he's like,
Y'all want to see the notorious fall?
yeah.
Do
Hey.
it.
Let's add this to the stage.
Ice cream.
Here we go.
And down you go.
Oh,
All
And
right.
he's
Are we
6'3", so that was a long distance from his ass to the ground.
Yeah.
He's all legs.
That I don't have that problem.
At this point, we have like a full New Mix fail stream.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you
That's
need
nice.
to start a Facebook page of just fails with it because they're doing that. I've got a cup Brad stole from me, and it's been
I didn't
all
steal
over
it.
the
You
United
abandoned
States.
it like a
This
child.
5-finger discounted the hell out of that thing, and right along with my tripod. Anyway, they've got photos of that thing all over the United States. They'll hold it up, take a picture of like Moab in the background and Colorado Springs, and yeah, it's a whole deal.
I feel like I'm wearing the balloon from Rito.
You are.
And since you aren't, and sorry, not Dan, since you are not showing your ass, I won't show the road burn I have. Is it road burn? No, it's called
Road
rash.
burn.
road rash.
Road rash.
The road
Oh,
rash
yeah,
I
there you
saw.
go.
Road burn.
Yeah, I'm not
California
I'm not going to show my ass tonight.
Yeah,
No, and
no ass showing.
the fact that I got a text message before this happened, and it was like, "Hey, I'm gonna ride a 3-wheeler," and I was like, "Is it the kind with the 2 wheels in the front or the 2 wheels in the back?" And he's like, "The 2 wheels in the back," and I'm like, "Oh God, you're gonna die!
Yeah.
You're just gonna die!
Still alive.
Still alive!"
So
Oh, it's in San Antonio currently.
Yep.
We,
I'm
you know
sitting
where
here
you're
chewing down this. Oh, but yeah, people are talking about my hospital gown now. Here we go.
I trust the hospital gown over the balloon.
Kayla said she would trust the hospital gown over
Did
the
you
balloon.
guys- right? Did you guys see that thing? It was just kind of like bouncing.
Yeah,
back and it was tied down by trucks, which I mean, ingenuity is great, but at the same time, like,
Yeah, they're worried about. And I keep calling you Dan, Brad. They keep. They worry about you causing problems while drinking, but that balloon, that can be trusted.
It's
I know.
okay. I mean, I'm notorious for
Apparently
causing
you can get your balloon license in like 2 weeks, according to Google.
online.
are you
Online.
kidding me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
online.
You don't even have to like try the balloon. It's just an online course.
Hey,
Just
little known fact. I hold numerous online certificates because when I get bored, I like to get online and just get certified stuff. Ordained minister. I'm a canoe instructor, amateur weather spotter. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got numerous
Renaissance man.
certifications.
Many parts.
I love
And
it. I
ladies-
just got bored. I wanted a certificate, so I got one.
Ladies, keep in mind he's married, so y'all have to stand down. But he is a certified forklift operator.
Yeah, telling you what, electric and propane, both.
Oh my God, David, that
Dual
is like
certification.
David's one thing. As soon as we get a warehouse, he's like, McKenna, the first thing we buy is a forklift so I can drive it. I was like, okay.
While we were building the
Forklift
company,
operator. I'm a certified forklift operator.
Yes,
There you
yeah.
go. Hey, that's
while we were
amazing.
building the company to make sure all of the money coming in once I stopped working a full-time job, and of course, David, Dan, you guys got your mailbox money, so the government has helped supply us the ability to make a new product that'll help the world. And then but the rest of us still had to keep working jobs. And at one point, David had to dive in. So he actually chose to work at Lowe's to help support the company primarily so he could learn to drive a forklift and get certified.
Yeah,
He
it's
was
a
so
bit of
excited.
it's a bit of a story now. Actually, it's impactful because I took that job and it was just a night shift. It was like 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. and it was unload the truck and you just move boxes and throw them on pallets. And then I was like, I want to drive the forklift. So I did that, just driving the forklift. And then I met my girlfriend who I've been with now for over a year and a half. So it was
New
the right.
everything together.
And
Yep.
all of the rumors and memes are true. If you have a forklift certification,
The ladies love it.
Absolutely. I went to Walmart. I went to Walmart and picked up my wife. She was on sale. I mean, good deal. I had her now for 11 years.
She's gonna stab you in the
She
face.
is
Oh, man.
She's
No,
coming
it's-
here on the show before and beat me with a flip flop.
Yeah. When this show's over, everybody's gonna want to be buying these gowns. That's all I can
Yeah.
say. We will
You
be
know what,
on Shop Overland Apparel.
You
for
need
us.
to put the logo on there. I swear, like this
Yep.
is now official Overland 870.
There you go.
You got
So
this.
well, we kind of got off base a little bit. We started, but I've got to hear about how you guys came up with New Mix because you got the new cup coming out too. I've been
Yep.
watching this on that, but because like this is obviously a incredibly brilliant idea. So I absolutely love this. So and it's been very handy for me. So let's hear about how you sat down. Obviously, you were drinking when you did this. So
Obviously.
Tyler's got the origin story of the new mix. So I think we should start with that.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm happy to. I have gotten relatively good at cliff noting it. It can drag on. So yeah, my first business was commercial cleaning chemical manufacturing, and I had gotten divorced. I bought a boat and a giant 250 turbo diesel, like you shall when you get divorced.
Yeah,
and
immediately, that's a kick.
And
bought a Jeep and a motorcycle. It was a great day.
Exactly, that's okay. And then you get all the people out with you on your boat in Indiana, drinking and partying on Party Cove. And I had a pump sprayer that we developed for cleaning industry that had 2 compartments: concentrated chemical on one side, water on the other. You pump it up, turn the dial, light duty, medium duty, so on. And of course, it was on my boat all the time because lots of messes to clean up.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was liquor because I like.
Should I show one on the camera?
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Here's the.
Keep going. I'll be right back.
So I, it was kind of this process of people are spilling my good liquor on the boat, and people are dropping glass, and things are a pain. And I'm drinking margaritas, and I look at that pump sprayer, and I'm like, what happens if I put tequila here and margarita mix here?
He did clean out the chemicals before he did that.
I rinsed it.
Well, I mean,
my whole bag was healthy, environmentally preferable chemicals. I could have drank them. It just tastes bad. But so yeah, and it worked on medium duty. It made a perfect margarita. I mean, not perfect. It wasn't blended and aerated, but I mean, it worked. And you put it on stream, and I'll tell you, you'd hand that to a girl on a boat in Party Cove, and things got fun. Next thing you know, there are guys offering me $200 for this plastic bug sprayer looking thing with cleaning chemical instructions on it because it was so much fun. And that's the spark of the idea. Now, it was a gimmick. It was plastic. It wasn't insulated. It was pump. And so I started to try to sell it a bit then, but again, just a gimmick. And it wasn't what I wanted it to be. And so over about 12 years, I thought through what could this be as a perfect, like the ultimate thing. And of course I suck at making cocktails. So I want something that helped with that.
In his defense, he doesn't suck at making cocktails anymore.
She's taught me a lot.
Basic cocktails, he does really good at now.
Basic. Keyword is
We're
basic.
getting there. We're getting there with the fun one.
But with the new mix, I make perfect cocktails. It's magical. So that's kind of that was the beginning of it. And I had 12 years to bake on it, and it was kind of always the company I wanted to start, but I didn't have the right technology, the right business partners. All of us who have been in business have been burned by people, and so it was very very careful about it. Like I had scars all up and down my back, and so over the years I just kept thinking it through. It could do this, it could do this, we could do this. You could build out the product line. It was just kind of a hobby for me. And then I lost everything in COVID. On a tech startup, I self-funded like an idiot, and had to move to Colorado Springs and sell roofing to survive. And I was canvassing David's neighborhood, and there he is in his garage after separating from the Army, building a fully functional wrist-mounted flame blower. And he thought he could scare me away by telling me, I said, "Hey, what are you building?" And he's like, "How do I get rid of this fucking sales guy?" Didn't work.
And mind you, David's beard was like epic.
It was out of control.
It was the after I got
it. More like Dan's, but like not kept.
Yeah. And he had the welding goggles on and everything. He flips them up, looks at me with those eyes that say,
Get away
"Fucking
from
sales guy." He decides the truth will scare me off. Didn't know that I'm a Star Wars geek and a fan of flamethrowers. So hour and a half later, we're geeking out. I never sold him a roof. And then I
was just fixing to ask, we got to know, did he buy a roof?
No.
Never bought that roof.
Look, I've just realized that we just became best friends because you were sitting here talking about how you're a Star Wars geek. That I'm a huge Star. Huge
maybe your favorite dinosaur on 3.
Yeah, man. Look, A New Hope. I watch A New Hope. Oh my gosh! Look. All right, here we go. We're going to be going crazy because I'm a massive. Dan's going to be like shaking his head in a minute. I'm a massive nerd. I'm like the biggest nerd ever. Got Harry Potter tattoos, the whole thing. So,
wait, what house are you?
Me, Slytherin.
All right.
Who
I'm Ravenclaw.
else is excited about Spaceballs 2 coming out?
Me.
There we go.
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Yeah.
No, you guys.
It's
And
gonna be
the con-
fantastic.
the conversation that David and Tyler had when like Tyler finally told David about like the whole concept of the party starter, I want you to know was had after being hungover and sitting hungover at Urban Egg talking about drinking some more.
Well, I'm telling you, this whole concept it is insanely brilliant. Like, just it is insanely brilliant. And I got to see it. Let's see the one. I never see. You got the one, the original pump sprayer jug with you right there, David.
I thought I knew where it was and I couldn't find it.
Look, it's in the New Mix.
House.
It's in the New Mix Museum.
There is one in McKenna's house I could run and get if I had a few minutes. But I didn't
It's good, man.
Good
It's
cross.
cool, but it's like that. I mean, like, and you designed this, David, right? Like, you designed all the parts and everything, did all that stuff for it after Tyler got you the whole schematic for this thing, or how did this work out?
Well, actually, don't get us wrong. We did spend a lot of money on professional engineers.
Oh, I'm sure, because it is very professional.
If I knew now what I knew then, because the number of times we're sitting there with three people whose combined education costs at least $1 million, as they spend an hour trying to figure out how to make something work, while David sits back with his arms crossed, and after he's let him sweat enough, he goes, "What if you just did this?"
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
The looks on their faces.
It is to watch.
So to an extent, yes, I designed it. I think what would make the most sense. So the level that I got to was trying to find one of my 3D printed prototypes. I wish I had it on hand, but
You're at my house.
I know I have one. I'll run and grab it, but I'll just get this out first. So I learned the basics of 3D modeling, like CAD software, a year prior to meeting Tyler. And so my process was essentially to just take the concept Tyler had and try to make it modern, because his looked more like a Miracle Grow sprayer than something you would drink out of. And I say Tyler didn't even design the thing, but
holy shit!
I helped invent it. I just didn't do the industrial design.
Miracle Grow sprayer. Using
I am not an artist.
And so
Function over form.
and some of my initial designs were, and when I look back on them, I was like, there's something about them that's good, but there's something that's like, what was I thinking? It's like totally not relevant, or something that's that acceptable to the drinkware market, I guess I should say.
All look like a combination of R2D2 and a Stormtrooper.
There you go. I see.
There's
In a pattern.
No, there is one that kind of looks like a penis. I'll be honest. Like,
I have the penis.
That's the one.
that
That's
kind
the
of
one Dan wants. Dan wants that one.
But like,
Dan, can you buy that one?
like when the unit's all on. I'm like, guys.
Oh,
like
okay.
what was I thinking?
I would just
From the side.
okay.
There you go. It's a little nub.
It's
They put
cold.
those little
Hey,
Grab
for
here and you drink from here.
everywhere.
We sprayed a lot of people in the mouth with that thing.
Oh my God.
And they took it, and
that's
they
what
all
it does.
Yep.
I
No,
just
and
like the fact that it's black.
Dude, and this is the best thing about the new mix. So I have literally sprayed so many people, men, women, everyone, right? And I will say there has not been one female that I have looked at and been like, hey, do you want a shot? And instantly this is what they do, right? They're like, tilt their head back, take a shot.
Yeah.
Okay. The amount of men that I have to be like, hey, babe, tilt your head back, right? Because they just look at me and they're like, I'm like, dude, you got just a little tip so it goes in the back, like goes down your throat.
And sometimes she'll just go ahead and spray them anyways. It just dribbles out onto the front of their shirt.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay.
Yes.
Here, this is where my kind of engineering.
that's fantastic. Wild track. Love it.
So this is the actual, and then I made over a dozen of these, and this is all 3D printed. And then I just added in components and I assembled. So this is fully functional.
Wow.
My phone's ringing. Sorry.
No, hold it up. So you see what I mean about it? Look,
Yeah.
when it's kind of a Stormtrooper meets a R2D2.
R2D2. Yeah.
I
yeah,
can see
and
that.
it's a little bit smaller, than
I
what
like
we
the
ended up
girth
with.
of the blue one.
Yeah, you
But I
do.
would say this is like the basis, but it functioned a bit differently. But I everything inside here
Yeah.
I assembled in the garage with like Amazon and McMaster-Carr motors, pumps, circuit boards, all that stuff, and it proved the concept, which is the most important thing. Is it worked just good enough for Tyler and I to go around and shoot cocktails in people's faces and for them to be like, that's awesome. And then we were like, all right.
Yes. Dude, so like I had, when we got to Overland of America, that's the first time that I really got to hang out with you guys was there. And we got to Overland of America and I was like, what the crap is this thing? I'm like looking at it and I talked to McKenna, I talked to you first and I talked to Johnny a little bit. And then I was like, oh, this is great. And then Gina, she's like, we're getting one of these. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you bet your ass we're getting one of those, we're going to get that. And everybody talked about that and talked about you guys and your booth the entire time we were there.
Aw.
And then when you guys came over to Corey and Kayla's, engagement party and come over there and hung out with everybody and stuff, that sealed the deal with us at 870. They were like, these people are awesome. If we can be wherever they're at and they're doing something, we're going to go fill that place up as much as we possibly can.
And I would like to comment, because I love the comments coming up. And we've heard of the Canada
Crew
event.
We're so sad we missed you guys.
Yeah, we heard what happened with Canada. And by the way, we're all in. We will come up to Canada with Brad.
Yeah.
We'll bring the party.
The party too.
Yeah, it's awesome. I got to slide around here on my hospital bed so I don't just get rubbed by accident.
Just rub.
Yeah, but no, so like, go ahead, Dan.
When you guys when I walked over there and I was like, so we hear you guys are throwing the after party. Can we come and like bring some drinks?
Yeah, I was like, bring it.
Absolutely. But one suggestion to the mad scientists down here, just for your events, you need to make one with like 1100 FPS freaking pressure. So you can stand out from your booth and hit somebody to the road, with just water, just to get attention.
I was going to say, the only problem with that, we don't alcohol abuse. So
believe it or not.
I said water. I just water,
This guy right here, the functional version of this,
PSI, not FPS.
It shot like, yeah, I know what you're saying. It shot far. It was a little needle stream, but oh my gosh, it was like a laser.
Well, and even some of our first prototypes, they went, and all of us were like, okay, maybe we need to dial it down so people don't like choke.
And Dan, you're 100% on. The catch is, and this is all about growth. So as we grow, the things we're going to add into this, you have no idea the fun we're going to have. And one of the things we can do, we have to be able to manufacture our own pumps because
I ain't asking.
This is just for y'all. I don't know. This was just for y'all to have behind the booth, not to sell. Label it as the Super Soaker Edition or.
Oh my God! Yes.
So we are going to develop one. We're going to develop one where we make our own pumps that are strong enough to have a 3-level setting. So right now we just have low speed and high speed. We will have an ultra high speed. That way, out of one unit, you can do all of it. But we have to be able to afford to actually manufacture our own pumps to start.
Look, I'm just seeing the headlines now is, y'all saved a family of 3 from a burning house they had a new mix and put out the fire. That's what I'm talking about.
I have video of trying to put out a fire last Saturday night with my new mix. It doesn't work. The alcohol kind of confounds the situation.
Yes.
You put water in it, man. Put water in there.
They're high alcohol content.
We had Everclear in it. We don't know why it went up.
I have expanded on this.
Dan and Brad,
at the booth,
what this is actually doing.
Go ahead.
Do we want to do a quick rundown of what's actually happening here?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Run it.
Knock it out. It's your show, man.
We're all watching us spray ourselves.
No, you should just play the video.
Play McKenna's video.
Play her video. I'll play the
video.
Yeah.
Do it.
Go ahead. Show what you're going to show, then I'll play her video there.
So in McKenna's video, she's going to show filling 2 compartments, but that Stanley grade thermos, which our mission is 5 years from now, everyone says new mix grade
The
thermos.
video actually doesn't show me pouring anything. It shows me explaining exactly what you're going to explain.
Oh, well, never mind. I'll shut up.
We got
All right,
time.
man.
Good time.
Here we go.
Roll it.
The volume's up.
Guys, McKenna here with New Mix, and I wanted to give you a breakdown of just what our product does, right? So this is a stainless steel thermos. Same thing as like a Stanley or Yeti. It's gonna keep cold things cold, hot things hot. You can't put cold and hot in at the same time. That's not gonna work. So one or the other, okay? Then this insert slides right in there. So this creates 2 compartments. Now you have a liquor and a mixer side. We have 17 ounces and 30 ounces, all right? This head unit pops on there. It pulls from both sides, shoots it into a chamber, and mixes and aerates at the press of a button. So just like a bartender shaking up your drink behind a bar, all that's happening right inside of here. Now, because that liquor side's separate, now you're in control of the strength of your drink. So if you've had a long day and you need a stiff one, you dial it on up. If your counterpart is not quite ready for that, you dial it down. If you have that friend that needs to be cut off without knowing it, we can do that too. And if you're feeling really frisky on a Friday, we can do straight shots. It is completely waterproof and it floats. So if you're out at the pool, you're out at the lake, you don't have to worry about it sinking to the bottom of the lake. Might have to go chase it over a wave or two. And then what's really nice, on high speed, you can fill a glass in about 8 seconds, or you can drink straight from it. Woo! So with New Mix, the options are endless on what drinks you can take with you. It's all your own ingredients, no more pods, no more expensive, sugary, ready-to-drink cocktails that don't taste the same. All your own stuff, your way. And if you don't use it all, you can pour it back in the bottle because the liquor didn't touch anything.
You like my awkward smile?
You're so good at that.
So I'll get you the full video of that, and y'all can start posting it. I've got, zoom in, zoom outs, the whole 9 yards with it, and y'all can start posting it as an ad.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Do we want to go not so serious, fun serious, but kind of side serious just for a minute and share McKenna's invention and what our next product is for a minute before we go back to the...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Knock it out. Like I said, this is y'all's party, guys. We're just hosting it.
Talking about New Cup now.
New cup, the new cup.
So to give a quick introduction, so obviously my original invention and all the products to come, we're going to have handheld units, tabletop units, cooler size units, the mission being to bring everyone together for a good time, make cocktails easy to make. You always use your own ingredients. You want to use cheap stuff, expensive stuff. It's up to you. You never have to buy a pod from us. We'll provide easier options, but you don't have to. Should I not do this while I'm talking?
What are we doing?
I feel like we all needed to do that really
I don't
quick.
know.
Adjusting my focus. Out of focus.
But another really important thing for us is making sure that everyone is safe while drinking and doesn't get drugged while drinking. And so roofie prevention is one of our really serious missions as a company. We both want to create advocacy, get some laws changed, help people be able to report it better, put laws in place to make nightlife safer. But the most important thing is giving people a way to defend themselves, a bulletproof vest against these assholes. And McKenna was the mastermind behind figuring out what product could do that. Take it away, McKenna and David.
Oh my goodness. Brad can't reach the camera. Still her way.
That's
I'm
it.
a
You're
big
getting
red,
last.
little arms. Oh my god, yes. My cool job. It was actually, unfortunately, I have been roofied twice now in the last 2 years. It was September of 23 is when I first got roofied, and it was Roofenol. I don't remember most of the night. Thankfully, Tyler was with me, right? Could have ended a lot worse, and for a lot of people, it does. I was very lucky, and it didn't.
Yeah, she came back and talked to me right as it was starting to hit her.
Yes, it was very traumatic for Tyler, too, because he had to take care of me, and then, of course, he told me all the things that were happening, and I was like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. So
every 5 minutes, she'd forget who she was, where she was, how we got there. I had to get her on a mantra where she was looking at me constantly saying, you're Tyler, I'm safe. You're Tyler, I'm safe. Just to keep her landed in the space. It was 7 hours of just monitoring her, making sure I didn't have to take her to the hospital and trying to keep her, from being too scared.
Yeah. And so I will say it is one of the worst hangovers you will ever have in your life. I had one beer and I felt like a Mack truck hit me and then took me for a drag for a couple miles. And I was at the time QCing Airbnbs and, just doing some side work. And so all day I'm like pissed off, right? I'm mad and hungover. And I show up at David's house and I was like, I got like 4 ideas, you guys. Like, we've got to solve this. This is a stupid problem to have and we got to solve it. And so the first three were, you know, like maybe a straw or something like that. I don't remember what they all were. And all of us were like, yeah, but like, are you going to remember to do that when you start drinking, right? Like, are you going to keep remembering to do that? You're not going to. And so I was like, all right, here's my last one. What about a cup that only you can get into, right? That has a locking lid. And it has that cute little picture that David drew. That was what I drew for him a couple years ago.
Natural, by the way.
Has morphed into the new cup, right? So it's a clear tumbler, so you can take it to the bar. You can show them, hey, it's empty. Walk in with it. The bartender either makes your drink in your cup or hands you the drink and you pour it right in there. And then the lid goes on the top of it and locks, right? So you can't like pry it off or anything like that. And then the spout is closed. The only thing that opens up the spout is your fingerprint. So when you're holding your cup and your finger's on the fingerprint reader, your spout opens up, you take a drink. As soon as you move your finger, that spout closes and no one can get into it. It's also going to have some other technology in there. So like it'll read if someone tries to drip a substance on the top of your drink, it'll lock it down. It will shoot an alert to your app and say, hey, unknown substance, clean your cup off before we unlock it. And a big part we're working on too, because unfortunately, in being a bartender, this just makes my heart hurt. Is that bartenders are roofing people. And so the underside of the cup is going to have the same readers. So all right, we're moving. If, you know, you get the drink from the bartender, you pour it in your tumbler and you lock the lid, the bottom of the lid will now read your drink as well and lock it down. So now not only do I have proof that I've been roofied and I'm not going to get roofied, but now people are going to start getting in trouble for that. And you can actually show like evidence of it. And it'll also help with us tracking. So anytime like a new cup dings with, hey, unknown substance or anything like that, we get that data. And now we can go to our legislators and be like, hey, new cup alone, look at all the readings that we have. Like, this is a problem. We need to fix it. And so being able to use that data and
about that.
He's a big baby. So all of that data, we'll actually be able to start changing laws and getting stuff, you know, people actually bad characters getting in trouble for what they're doing.
You guys can hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you. You just frozen.
It's a super great
It'll
read.
There you go.
Nice.
We're back.
So it's really about just keeping my main thing I tell to everyone is no more stories, no more trauma. Everyone can go out and have a good time. The amount of people that we have talked to who are like, well, I don't even drink anymore because I got roofied, right? I don't go out anymore because I got roofied. My second experience with it was actually in Savannah, Georgia. We're pretty sure it was the bartender, and it was ketamine and fentanyl. So I'm very excited to be alive.
Our best guess.
Is our best guess based on everyone we've talked to, doctors and stuff like that. So I'm very happy that I'm alive. And the scary part about that one is I remember the whole night, but I can't see anyone's faces. And the biggest thing I remember, Midas, get over here. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
Midas is dancing. He's about to get hit. What cheat idiot.
That dog, man. That dog.
He's determined to get run over by a car.
He really loves
Seems
cars.
to be his.
Come here.
He just enjoys tires. He likes tires.
He does.
He bounced off of one at the age of 6 months.
4
broke
months.
his tire.
Yeah, he likes tires. And so I don't remember. I couldn't move my feet. Tyler took care of me again. It could have ended a lot worse. It didn't.
It really could have ended worse because I drank from her drink.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And luckily, I didn't get enough of it. I got her to the hotel and stabilized. And my intention was to stay awake with her. And I have video of most of it because like, this time I'm getting record of this. And then next thing I knew, 5 hours later, I woke up laying on the bed, just out. I don't remember falling asleep, laying down, anything. It just boom, finally hit me.
Yeah, and that's what I tell everyone because we're also going to start. It's called the Safe Sip Foundation is what we're wanting to start. And it's going to be nonprofit. And it's going to be all about education, not only for individuals, but for bars. And they'll be able to get like Safe Sip certified so that people on the app can be like, oh, that bar is Safe Sip certified. We know that it's, we can go there. We don't have to worry about it. And then also offering like a lot of things for survivors, right? My biggest thing is I don't like to say victim because we are a survivor. We made it through and it's bringing that power back to everyone. And before this second time, I was always like, don't be ashamed. Talk about it. Like, bring your power back to you. You shouldn't be ashamed. The person who did it should be ashamed of it. And after I got roofied the second time, it was so hard for me to talk about it because I felt that shame, right? Like how I'm a bartender, it's happened to me once. How did it happen to me again?
And we were literally like in the process of developing the new cup. And so we're very aware of it. And it's like we covered our cups. We watched them all the time. How did it happen? It was a wake-up call that we're so aware of it. And yet still, despite Midas being here, it happened.
Yeah. And so it's very much, you know, and still, like, I'll talk about it and sometimes I'll cry and sometimes I won't. And I'm just like, nope, you know what? We've got to show everyone strength in numbers. There's a whole community out there that, you know, you just need to let people know, like, talk about it. It's not taboo. You need to talk about it. People need to understand that it's a real thing that's happening. So
that is an awesome idea that you guys have come up with. I mean, I don't think anybody would think that is not a $1 trillion idea. Just in a safety market.
Clear. Obviously, Brad, you like us because, like you, we like to have a good time, and we really want our to bring people together for unbelievably memorable experienties and connecting with people they never thought they'd connect with, and just letting go of all the stress. But memorable. You remember?
Memorable is the key phrase.
If it's consensual, go for it.
Have a great time.
We love that. Have a great time. Consensual adults,
like,
do it.
Talking about that, let's recap what happened at Rito for everybody. Well, I mean, because that was your guys' first trip to Rito.
It was our first time.
So, I mean, overall, what did you guys
had an amazing time?
I wasn't there. I
may not remember some of it, but that was my fault. No one else.
Well, it was. I can honestly say the yard pong, and the trash can frisbee game. I don't even know what that's called.
Can jam. No, we're calling it trash can.
Jam is.
What is it called?
We need to train. We need to train.
What is that game? What is it even called? Because I was so shit-faced. I do not remember what y'all even called that game.
Pan jam.
Okay, we just called it trash can frisbee. So we called it
that. I feel like that's what we have to call it now. It's trash can frisbee.
Trash can frisbee.
Pan jam is like Kleenex. You want a napkin.
So I think I can sum it up in the location, as everyone who has been knows, was beautiful. We were blown away by the just the venue. The venue is amazing. And the people running it, absolutely.
I got to vacate, man, guys.
Yeah, they handled it well. They were ready to take care of everything. They took care of everyone's needs. It was just wonderful. And across the board, virtually everyone we met was friendly and there for, to learn about the community or to have a good time or to, enjoy it's just like, it was just a great time. Like, everyone was just so into what they were doing and enjoying other people's stuff, and to see all the rigs, and everyone's appreciating everyone else's rigs. So we didn't get to, we're a vendor. We didn't get to go out on the trails. We didn't get to go to the shops, but everything we saw was just great. And then Friday night, I mean, what a wonderful party. And so many people came together, and even the people who were close by, vendors who were trying to go to sleep, they were like, no, it's fine. Friday night. Have fun. We'll be fine. We'll put in earplugs. It was a, why aren't we all there to sponge bath at this moment? We should all be giving Brad his sponge bath. We could spray him down with the new and sponge him.
Oh, that would have been perfect. Medical purposes. It could be disinfectant on one side, water to the other.
See?
For sponge baths.
When I fell off that three-wheeler at the Super Sand Sports show in Southern California, the first thing I did was take my new mix, switch it to shot mode, and clean off my wounds with tequila.
That's why it got infected. Okay.
Tequila is a disinfectant.
Depending on the freaking strength of it, what proof was it?
So not to take away from Rito, but y'all didn't get to run trails or do any of that stuff. Is that something y'all want to do?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so y'all will be at Overland of America next year, right? Shameless plug.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I make the trails for Overland of America. I make the trails for Overland of America. So next year, after hours, after closing time, we will have a trail run for the vendors to go on if they want to.
Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah.
Thank you.
I love it.
We would love that.
Yeah, that was the one that we were bummed about, is because we were like, oh, okay, well, we got to stay here. But it was so much. Everyone came back and they're like, oh my gosh, it's great. I will say the one thing about Rito that I was a little not bummed, but like, really? was Saturday. Like so many people like tore down and took off because of the rain. And I love the rain. And I also feel like muddy trails are so much fun. I know they can be a pain in the butt, but I feel like there's some. I was what's the word? I can't even think of the word right now.
Let's cue the rain real quick.
There was just a little bit.
All right, so the rain has dramatically picked up. This is now Rito 2025 Hurricane Edition, or Flash Flood, or whatever you want to call it. Well, that only lasted about 45 minutes to an hour, if that.
Yep.
And then sun come out, they did the giveaways, people went back to their daily thing that we were doing out there. And, they made that out to be the storm of the century. And it was I believe that really did hurt the outcome for Rito this year because people were packing up way early over a storm that wasn't even there yet. Yeah. And then an hour, had some rain, wet ground, and right back to normal. I mean,
they had to get a jump start on the snow for this year for Arkansas because they start forecasting 12 inches of snow in July, and then everybody starts buying milk and bread immediately. So
toilet paper.
The great toilet paper shortage of 2020, man.
Yeah. See, I didn't have that problem. We used baby wipes in my house, so we was buying cases of baby wipes. Nobody bought baby wipes through that whole shortage. I don't know what the deal was.
Right, there you go.
They love their sewer systems.
Yeah. So by the way, thank you.
That's their problem.
That does mean a lot to us because all of us in our own way have been involved in some way in what, in off-roading and the such. I mean, I had a Raptor out when I lived in Flagstaff, Arizona, that I used to have a lot of fun out in the backcountry with. David has taken his 4Runner and outfit the whole back end of it so he can sleep in it and off-road in it when he goes snowboarding. McKenna had to sell her Jeep. She had a really nice Jeep, and she decided she needed to adult. That's actually going to be, the first company car we buy is to get McKenna her Jeep back. And obviously all of you guys are helping her figure out all the expensive stuff we're going to have to buy for her to put on it. So no, we're all very much, into this. Dave is from Texas. I'm from he's from the middle of nowhere, Texas. I'm from the middle of nowhere, Indiana. She's from the middle of nowhere, Nevada. We're, we want to be, we are excited about this community liking our product because it gives us an excuse to be a part of it and spend money on it.
All the fun you all have.
And David, so we don't flash completely all over the internet. What part of Texas you in, roughly, ballpark?
Not in Texas. I grew up in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Oh, okay, you're way away from me. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, right. On the coast. I always grew up on the coast. I was out in North Carolina coast before that. But yeah, like Tyler was saying, I mean, I've been drooling over overland rigs for years, and inspired me and I looked up stuff to make my 4Runner something I can sleep in. And being kind of just welcomed into this community is something unexpected and awesome. And
David, I will say that I've been, I'm like, yeah, David, he doesn't have like an overlanding thing. It's like a baby like a starter kit overlander.
It's plywood and carpet.
That's what I've been telling everyone. I'm like, he's got like a baby set of like he's new.
Yeah. Cost me $200.
Yeah, I feel like after seeing the bolt launcher and talking about the flamethrower, I doubt very seriously you're going to be plywood and carpet in anything very long. There's going to be some routed out custom cabinets and everything else. Some hidden wire. I just don't feel like
he's going to show up to overland events talking about I'm Bond, James Bond.
By the way,
I will say when we outfit my truck, that's the one mod I want. I want to be able to like flip it down and have the bar. Right, so I can have all my new mixes right there in like the sink.
I just had the most amazing idea ever. You should build a full set of Mandalorian armor in the new mix colors with a new mix tank on the back, and you should just put the boat launcher with a on the front, and you could just pull up and just fill everybody up with drinks from there.
Yeah.
Great.
That actually is in the works. It'll be like you are right with us, Brad. That is. Thank you. Yes, like Elon Musk did the flamethrower. that to honor that.
Yeah.
So yes,
Yeah.
you're it. Yes.
I'm sitting here going, what is
You'll
this? What is this made from? It's made from Beskar. All the nerds would get that.
Yep. Just program.
So imagine me. I just got out of the Army. The government just closed everything because of COVID. So I'm in my house and I just got enough proficiency on 3D printing to realize like I could make anything. And I'm sitting there going like, why would I not make a Mandalorian suit and weapons and armor?
Yeah.
And I just could not I was just like, why not? There is no reason why not. So I might as well do it. So, and that goes on to what I was saying earlier is like to the Overland people watching this and community, if there's something that you think needs to be made, let us know. We will try and make it. I mean, why not? Like this works. The new mix works for y'all. The new cup works for everybody. We might as well.
That is so cool.
So how did y'all come up with the name New Mix, the PNU?
David was.
That's a German U, right?
Yeah. It's like Alt 134 or something like that.
Look, I'm sorry if this ruins anyone's impression of me, but I was stoned in the shower. And I'm going like,
we'd spent 2 months trying to come up with a name, and he gets stoned in the shower, and boom.
And the thought process was this. It was like, all right, what am I making? It's a drink mixer, all right, a mixer. And then the original invention, the pump sprayer that Tyler told you about, was air powered. And then it was like, that's air mixer, pneumatic, air powered. And then it was like the pneumatic mixer, and then the new mixer, new mix. And it just narrowed down to new mix. And it's
I'm
also
new in the shower. Okay, well,
I'm new in the shower. Send PNU
News in the shower.
Send
like
mixing shower.
The ADD's tracking. The ADD's tracking.
And
No,
it's an anagram for pun, and it's a new way to drink and a new way to mix drinks. I was just like, all right.
Perfect. It's
And
an
the
amazing name. It fits
part
it
is
completely.
Most people they'll be like, how do you say it? Is it like Panu mix, Pnu mix?
It draws attention.
It does.
Yeah.
And we could get New Mix on everything. YouTube, Instagram, New Mix.
No one knows it. Yeah. So
Nobody was it immediately was everything.
Oh, that's super cool. It's great, dude. It's like it's an amazing idea. It's awesome. It's wonderful. It rides around in my Gladiator all the time. Ever since we got ours at Overland of America, it stays in the Gladiator all the time. It has something in it of some kind in there. But I'll wait till I get home. I'm not drinking while I'm going down the road. I'm waiting till I'm parked.
Good job.
Yeah, we're very adamant. It's for the rider.
It's for stationary use only.
Yes. And but one of the cool things that we've experienced with the Overland community, and I thank you Overland community for this, is we always knew that it had a lot of things. Exactly. That's how you spell it, Steve. Exactly.
Yeah. That's never mind.
So
I can see it. It was like, hey girl, send me some nudes.
So we always knew it had a broad range of uses. The Overland community has rapidly introduced us to uses that we never thought of, like cleaning your dishes. You know, David had used it a bit for that, and he sprayed off his toothbrush and cleaned his dishes a bit. So it was convenient, but he didn't understand the value of water when you're overlanding. And so our overlanding customers have said, yeah, I use 20, 30% less water because I have that tight control of the stream when I'm cleaning my dishes or whatever. And so just the little things, it's just, it warms our heart that people are experimenting with it and using it for new things and telling us, because we always knew that it would be more than cocktails. We knew it could make all sorts, coffee and creamer and all sorts of things. But yeah, thank you Overlanding community. Cause
we actually made a bundle because of you guys. We were like, we got to make a bundle for our new Overlanding crowd. So
yeah. Overland
So
bundle.
we
will definitely find some improper uses for it also. I mean,
which we are all in for.
Yeah, we will find some
improper
improper uses.
Our job, not ours.
we're gonna have to get a series of Crayola color, not Crayola, that's copyrighted. Crayon colors, for the Crayon Brotherhood. Just saying.
We're doing it.
We're gonna
it's the
wrap them
bundle.
for you.
We're gonna
the bundle.
It'll be in a
Hoorah.
crayon pack where you can just.
I think you should. Yeah.
Oh yes, yes.
You need to make a Molly attachment where you could put it inside its case and
I
Molly
want
it
it
to
tactical. Yes, tactical.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, you guys. So here's the funny thing: it's
Mod 2.
Oh my gosh, I feel like we work for New Mix. I feel like we're getting internal company memos.
It's going to have a Piccadilly rail on it so that you can add
Picatinny, not Piccadilly.
Sorry, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's way more fun to say Piccadilly.
Circus. I can say random words too, McKenna. Spoon.
I know where you got that from, McKenna.
Parfanugan.
Anyway, so it's gonna have the thing, whatever it's called,
Yeah.
so that way you can attach different things to it, such as like if you're at a bachelorette party and you need to attach a dildo, so you can
And it will spray out.
Dan, once again, Dan loves this idea.
see.
You can attach a GoPro, a laser sight,
See, he
a
does.
There
flash,
we go.
but also a tit or a dildo, and it'll spray out.
Reversible, whatever, Yeah, here we go. Oh my gosh.
God.
New on the new Adam and Eve collection.
Not the Grand Vision.
Did
Not
you
the
guys,
Grand Vision.
did you guys watch
Yeah,
the
they'll get you in every catalog everywhere in the United States.
Well, I've got a huge. You think I'm big in the overlanding? I've got a huge presence on Only Dads. Don't get me twisted. Bill, this economy is garbage. Bill's expensive.
Yeah.
Imagine what was that drink that was white and creamy?
White Russian.
Oh, the bone marrow.
Bone marrow.
The white and creamy drink.
I have to do the bone marrow
The
through the
bone
new
marrow
mix
through
with the dildo attachment.
No, have you guys?
Oh my God, no.
Do you guys watch The Boys, the series The Boys?
Yeah.
I do not.
Okay, and the octopus,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Adam
With
and
the
Eve,
D, yeah.
dude. Adam and Eve made the octopus a toy.
Oh my gosh.
No shit. I was dying laughing so hard.
I have way more respect for you now that I know that you watch the Boys series. I'm like,
Like ambrosia.
The crayon dildo. No.
Dan's like, yeah, we're never getting monetized ever. This channel will
Ever.
never be monetized.
Ever get monetized.
Oh, by the way,
I can't wait
I
till it
was
makes
talking
a
about
clip out of
earlier
that
about not
for
asking
short.
for sponsorships, but I might have to because I'm never getting monetized ever.
Oh,
Can
you're
I-
fine.
can I ask some questions in the
As
comments?
long as we're
Yeah.
sex toys.
I
David Rand,
gotta,
once we're talking about sex toys,
Oh.
I would like to say happy birthday to Patrix because he keeps popping in. I know he's watching, and I just wanted to say we miss you, brother. Trix couldn't join us. He was our first angel investor. He's without him, we wouldn't be here. He's also our fourth executive team member, and it's his birthday, so he's with his family right now. But when he pops in,
and that's made still in the comments.
yes, it's still in the comments. So
I
please
have
say
to-
happy
Shout out
birthday to
to
Made Still. He's
Happy
he's
birthday,
the
bro.
fourth leg of our
Happy birthday,
tripod.
man.
And Trix, just so you know, the first time I ever saw that pop up, I was like, Mad E still? Like, what the hell does that mean? And then you finally said it, and I was like, oh, my bad.
So yes, we wish he could have been here, but he's got to spend time with family. But apparently, he's splitting that with watching your podcast.
So I've got a quick question to follow up that. You said, speaking of sex toys, I got to give a shout out. Where did those two lines connect?
Have you seen pictures of Trix?
No.
I mean, his name's Patrix, but he goes by Trix. And have you seen him?
No.
No.
No,
He's
okay.
got a glorious beard.
He's
It's a glorious beard.
he's a walking sex toy.
We gotta throw a picture up of Trix.
Yeah, I'll send you one real quick. Keep talking. I'll
Send him-
find one.
send him some of those
So,
news.
David, you had questions for the chat.
I
Go
did.
ahead.
So I think maybe it was Wild Track Adventures
Uh-huh.
gave a new mix for their engagement.
Oh no, that was Big Rock Overland. They got one for
Yeah.
their days. Yeah, it's Corey and
And-
Kayla.
I think I remember that. I think that's awesome. And then there was one that was addressed to me. It said, "You need to get a TJ for the ultimate overlanding experience." A TJ? What am I missing here?
The TJ is a Jeep.
Yeah,
It's a Jeep
Oh,
model.
that's got to be
or From Rick Turner. Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's Ricky.
Yeah.
No, I would take a Jeep, whatever. Right now, I just got the 4Runner though. I had to make it work.
Yeah.
And then there was something else.
That's what most 4Runners owners say. They just got to make it work.
Oh, GJ says it's not a great experience. The capable of that experience maybe be. That's funny. All right.
So Dan, the image I just sent you, you can zoom in on Trix. It's obvious. That's us in the assembly factory in China. And
Oh man,
I told you.
that's glorious.
Right?
Let's see if we can make, give me a minute. Let's see if we can make
Can you
this focus.
can you put it in the?
I can see the beard from here. It's not
You
even
upload
focused.
There we
There
go.
There
Yeah.
he is.
That's like a full
It's
broom.
beard.
Like an entire broom underneath his chin.
That's a respectable beard right
That's
there.
very respectable. He automatically has my respect immediately. Whatever.
There you
Sure.
Now we got to fix the focus on this camera again. There we go.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
and just so everyone knows, when it comes,
Now mine's, I use cinema lenses so it don't autofocus.
Oh, gotcha.
So if I move forward, I get out of focus. If I move back too far, I get out of
I
focus.
don't mind
Focus at the end there. That was good. So yeah,
I was just playing a game that he was playing. I thought, it's kind of like the not it thing,
Right, nose goes.
So no, we are a 4-person tripod. At any given moment, one of us is too drunk to work, so the other 3 hold on.
Okay, thank you. I'm like 4-person.
Yeah, and just so everyone knows, Patrix is basically like my lab partner, and every once a week we spend a day doing R&D, which is this is the time we devote to developing. Right now, our focus is the new cup and coming up with what we're going to do next with engineering and getting it developed. So we're also starting to post that too. I want to mention. So every week we're going to post an update on where we are with the new cup development. I know a lot of people we've met at the vendor shows and everything. They want to know when it's coming out immediately. So that is the best way, is just to keep track. If you follow us on Instagram, we're always posting on there every week. And then if you go to the WeFunder/NewMix page, that's where you'll see all of the information about the new cup. So I just want to mention that real quick. And Trix is
I like
Good
it.
job, Sean.
pod. But yeah,
So yeah,
That sounds like Adam and Eve collection again.
WeFunder.com /Newmix. Our WeFunder isn't public yet. We're finishing our SEC stuff. About 3 weeks it'll go public. But you can find it at /Newmix. And for as little as $100, you can invest in these crazy fuckers and support development of the new cup and all of our future
own part of this company.
Yeah,
No,
actually,
look,
it's not like
I mean-
Kickstarter where you just get a product. You'll
Yeah,
actually get stock.
Did you guys like
Yeah.
that plug there?
Yeah, I like it. It's good, man. That's what you got to be doing.
The CEO with the most.
I love it. I love it. We also do a bunch of like on our socials. So we do like cocktails with Mac.
Yep.
I try and put new cocktails out all the time just so everyone sees it. There's also it's technically Stephen.
Steven, there's a story. Y'all get to meet him next year.
You know that. How do you know so much?
Right? Like I'm intrigued. But yeah, so we do cocktails with Mac. There's all the recipes that I do with cocktails on Mac end up on our recipes page. So if you're not a mixologist or bartender or anything like that, don't worry. We have all the recipes online, and there's even a calculator on there too. So if you have a drink that you make, you just throw the ingredients in there, and it'll tell you exactly how to make it in the new mix. And then we also do our weekly safety brief. Just safety tips to keep, when you're out on the town and having a good time, just little things, tips and tricks to make sure that you stay safe the whole time.
Awesome.
So
I hate to cut it down, but they are fixing to come in and grab me and do some medical stuff here shortly. I don't think anybody wants to see that on the screen. So,
Are you sure?
Oh, come on.
I mean,
no, that's what you're talking about. I'm just making sure.
Can't have anyway.
And Dan, did you have a bunch of video to show for? I mean, this was supposed to be.
Do we have the crash video yet?
We're supposed to do the recap. And I mean, it warms our heart that we're talking about.
No,
New Mix.
us just talking about it was the recap. My video will actually be out this Friday
Yeah.
at 7 a.m. on the Crayon Brotherhood channel.
You guys made Rito for us this year. You guys made Rito for us this year. So
Thank
you're the
you.
recap of the Rito.
You guys made it for us too. Friday night was a blast.
Oh my god, we had so much fun.
Oh,
You guys,
yeah.
our song was. I just remember turning the corner, like ready to make drinks.
Might
and
have.
your song.
Johnny.
Come, please.
Come big.
Come, please. That's it.
Mexican Frisbee for the win. So
Yeah.
No, my only thing I was going to say was that mimosa. I'm going to need you to send those ingredients in the chat for that apple mimosa or whatever it
The
was.
caramel apple mimosa.
Yes.
I
Oh
couldn't
my
connect
gosh.
to the chat. I tried with my email and everything.
You didn't get the text
Right.
message?
For the ingredients.
Oh, here. Let me.
Yeah, here.
Yeah, mechanic.
hey guys, like I said, I hate to say bye. You guys can stay on the show and keep going. I got to deuce out.
Thank you, Brad.
Guys, thank you for coming and everything. Love New Mix.
Take-
Hey,
take
everybody
luck.
in the chat, if you don't have one, get online, find one, buy one, take it home, party with it, show it to everybody. Just like the other stuff we were talking about.
Yeah, we're over an hour anyway. We need to jump off here. Y'all can stay in the chat after the exit and we can keep talking.
Yeah, and if you guys got any questions about New Mix, New Cup, what we're doing, now's the time. We're here.
Well, I
You
can
guys
keep
are
it going,
awesome.
Brad. Go ahead and hop
I'm
out.
so glad we met you guys at Overland of America.
Yes.
It has
Absolutely.
improved our lives. I hope we've improved yours.
Oh man, it's been a blast. It's been a fun ride for sure. Anybody got anything y'all want to ask? Hey, what y'all's? I guess it's New Mix on Facebook, Instagram.
New
Yeah,
Mix.
it's just PNU-MIX everywhere.
That's it.
Where is your next event?
We're actually right now. That's why we're where we are. The Power Sports Show in Muskogee,
Muskogee, Oklahoma. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris's events, and then we'll be at the tailgating for University of Kentucky Wildcats game against the Gators on November 8th. Tailgating and shooting video and spreading the New Mix love. So that's all we really locked in right now. We will be at Save. It's safe or save?
Save.
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 With a V.
SAVE.
Save.
We'll be at
Yes.
Save.
All right, guys. So I just threw that recipe in the chat. So I threw it in the chat for like just making it at home if you don't have a New Mix. If you do, just go over to newmix.com and the recipe to put it in the New Mix is on there too. So, and any questions, guys, please like reach out. I am a walking encyclopedia for beverages. It's my superpower.
Send it in this chat is what I meant. Or
Oh, in
text.
this chat. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know how to send it in that. I just know this chat thing.
His text.
The text
Oh, it's
message,
oh.
the text- our
Oh,
group.
okay.
He wants himself. He's being selfish.
Yeah,
My
I
bad.
want myself.
I was trying to not be selfish,
If,
okay?
if people in the audience want it, they need to come see you and they can get it in person like I did.
I like that. I like it.
Remember it.
And I just Trix posed the question: Who is the core of the team, and why is it Mac? Well, we already discussed that in the green room, and it's because she's a woman. So with that,
Yeah.
No,
you'll
it's
have
because
that.
I make really good cocktails and get people drunk. That's really that's what it is.
All right, guys. Well, like Brad said, we appreciate y'all taking the time out of your day to be on here. We've had a great time meeting y'all and running around with y'all at these events. It's been a lot of fun, even standing from the sideline watching and, not bruising our coccyx. And it's been a lot of fun. Y'all got a great product. I love what y'all are doing with the new cups. That is a fantastic idea. If people going to drink and have a good time, they need to do it safe, and they need to be able to do it safe and not have to worry about assholes taking advantage of them while they do it. So again, guys, I appreciate y'all being on here, and we're going to end it here, guys. So until next time, simplify and God bless.